Welcome to today's episode, Pastel Transformation. So my client Sierra is starting out with already blonde hair but grown out roots, and also there's this band. So what I'm doing now is going in with 20 vol to the band. As you can see, I'm just kind of taking small sections and feathering the 20 vol very lightly onto this band. I'm not touching the regrowth yet very much, just focusing on the band. So I'm going to speed things up. As I'm going through, I'm just taking very small sections and focusing on where the yellow band is so that we have an even canvas to start out with. Now that the band is done, I'm going to be going back and putting 20 vol on her roots. Her roots usually lift very fast, so 20 vol, by the time I put this on, I'll probably be able to rinse it all off. So I'm just going back through, making sure everything's saturated. I didn't miss anything on the band or on her roots, and we just have a nice even canvas. I use Pulp Riot, usually the Blonde AF. Today I actually switched it up and used Blonde Me because I hear so many amazing things about it. So I used Blonde Me, ratios 1:1 and 20 volume. After this is done, I'm just going to wash her out, shampoo her with clarifying shampoo and probably purple shampoo. Now I'm rough drying her, so I'm making sure she's like 90% dry so that I can apply today's colors, which are the pastels. So now she's dry, I'm going to be going and doing diagonal sections, kind of a pinwheel status. So that is what I'm doing right now, just taking diagonal back sections, and I will be doing both sides of the head the same way and just kind of creating a pinwheel. Now, this is my first section. I'm going to be applying a pastel blue color that I mixed. And I'm always making sure that I'm saturating the full area first. And then I will break up the section to make sure everything is evenly saturated. And I'll be kind of working the brush back and forth, rubbing in the color just to make sure, like I said, it's very important with Vivids that you saturate, so that you get an even color and there's no, lines of demarcation. So this first section is going to be blue, working that through. I'm going to be speeding things up in a little bit. But now I'm just taking the second section, same thing, but purple all the way down. Third section now, blue again, but just a little bit of a lighter blue that I've got going on. This one's going to be pink, pastel pink, and I'm basically just working my whole way around the head, alternating colors. This is the final finished processing picture, or video, I guess I should say. So we're just sticking with the pastels. We're going to let this process for 30 minutes. And now I'm going to rough dry 80% of the hair and then go back in with my round brush. And I am going to be showing you guys how I style the hair for pictures because I've never really done that before. So here we have the finished look straight. I'm going to be taking my curling iron, which is an 1.5 inch, I believe, 1.25 inch barrel. And it's a Babyless Pro curling iron that I just got. Look at how shiny it is. And I'm going to be curling everything back. So I don't curl the first section because it always drops out right away. But I'm taking very thin sections and just curling them away from the face. In the back, when I reach the middle of the head, then I will switch directions and curl it back the other way, I guess, if that makes sense. You'll kind of see what I'm doing. But just curling it back, and I'm leaving the ends out, as you'll notice. Because when I brush these curls out, if I leave the ends out, that's what's going to give it that nice wavy look that's just kind of undone and pretty and, Instagram worthy, I guess you can say. So now that I'm getting to the middle of the head, I'm going to start curling the other way. There's a lot of different ways you can curl. I just find that this is the most cohesive. If I comb it out, it just looks nice and wavy and pretty for pictures. I spray the hair with a texture spray beforehand. I usually use a Mica Undone or Air texture spray. And then after I curl, I will go in and spray with a Stronghold hairspray. Not too much to make it crunchy, just enough to have the curl stay. Now I'm going back into the front so that that curl stays. Notice the ends are still out. All right, now I'm spraying with hairspray, and I will be now brushing out the curls. I know this is like kind of a scary part for some people, but I just lightly brush out the curls, fluff them up a little bit, and then it just gives that nice, pretty, airy, wavy look that you see in most of my pictures. This is my favorite way to style. I just don't think that curls, when they aren't brushed out, sometimes they look like too clumped up. So now you're going to see me taking pictures. This is how I pose my clients.
I was videotaping.
I like this pose a lot where they kind of, wave their hair around with their fingers. I use that backdrop. It's a portable backdrop you can find on Amazon. Let me know if you want the link to it. And then I just these are the pictures I take, and I edit the backgrounds usually so that they're more black. And I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, like, share, comment. Appreciate it. Bye.